My ancestor was so captivated that she completely lost track of time. So much so, in fact, that when she returned to her village, she found it was as if, without her knowledge,
Huh?
The most extraordinary part of all is that it turned out to be a dream. When she woke up, she found herself at the bottom of the cliff. Other than her medicine basket, now filled to the brim with rare herbs, it was as if nothing had. A horse's whinny echoed through the air. And when she looked up,
A white horse leap. Wow, that sure is a crazy story. But now, it's starting to sound
another skeptic. You sound just like my son. But I know it's true.
Wait, so your son
Don't get me started. Not believing is one thing, but he even wants to change the name of our guest house. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Well, it was getting about time for him to take over the guest house. And what's the first thing he does? Starts going on about how the name doesn't attract enough customers and how we're losing business to Wangshu Inn. Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House and Wangshu Inn aren't miles apart from each other.
Oh, what about something like the Geo Lord's Rest? Paimon bets that would get people through the doors. Geo Lord's Rest.
This isn't about getting people through the doors. This is about disrespecting our ancestors. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my wish is this. Let your divine power be known. Teach my foolish son.
Paimon wants to learn more about this Adeptus. Hey, maybe we should ask Zhang Li. Good idea. Mr. Zhang Li is super knowledgeable. He can answer questions even Master has no clue about. Yeah, we just saw him having tea at third round. All right, then that's our next stop. Chi-Chi and I are gonna keep making Shao lanterns. Goodbye.
Oh.
Curious.
Impressive, right? What's with all the commotion over here? Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! What is it? Huh? What the? Part of the moon is blacked out! Was it really eaten by a giant toad?
Huh. I didn't expect you to know the story of Jonju the Moon Devourer, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. She learned a whole bunch of things in Sumer.
But Jonju the Moon Devourer is a Liyue legend.
Well, knowledge knows no borders, so...
You're right about that, Paimon. But this dark circle doesn't look anything like a toad to me. Oh, wait, Traveler! You've been in Nodcry, right? The people there worship the moon goddess. So you should know what's going on here. Really? Not even in a place where people worship the moon? Huh.
Master told me that the tale of Jianzhu, the moon devourer, was how—
But what is it exactly? Some kind of omen of disaster?
How so?
Oh, but in this picture, the moon is being covered from the center. So this can't be an— Then it's still an omen of some
We never said that! Ugh, some crazy customer left it at the restaurant. Just thinking about it gives me the—
Attention, everyone! As the auspicious festival season approaches, I have an announcement to make. I, Lu Xiong, am on the verge of becoming one of the most renowned archaeologists. Even though I never trained at a prestigious academy, like my pops always says, no pain, no gain. And I haven't had it easy.
What's the deal with her?
No idea. Maybe she ate a bad batch of perch stew?
What? You don't believe me? I'm telling you, I dug up treasures from the ancient nation of Longan. I even—
Long gone? Jianzhu?
Sounds like she's a few perches short of a stew, if you know what I mean.
So what if blackback perch stew is my favorite?
Whoa, what are you doing?
You're just a stupid, ignorant man, and I'm gonna kill—
Young lady, you need to calm down.
What? So you're looking down on me now too? How about I take you both out then?
This is a place for dining. If you wish to take me out, you'll have to do it elsewhere.
Don't act like you're better than me. Do you know who I am? I'm about to be the most Show me some respect.
It's respect you want? Very well. For the sake of the other—
What? So Shen has started the fight? She had no choice. The woman pulled a shovel out of nowhere and started going crazy, flipping tables left and right. She even— Shenna did what she had to do to restrain her, then took her to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Thank goodness Aunt Shenhe was there. Or who knows what might have happened.
Yeah. I started cleaning up after all the commotion, and that's when I found this photo.
She said she took a photo of Jianzhu the moon devourer. This must be—
Can we really trust what she said, though? Clearly—
Paimon's got a point. It sounds like she wasn't acting right at all.
Aunt Shenhe would have noticed if she was possessed.
All right. But what about it? What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, one so powerful that even
Your imagination is something else, Hu Tao. Why would an ancient ghost come to want me?
Hey, it could happen. I'd want to eat your food if I was a ghost.
Wait a second. She mentioned the ancient nation—
You know what? My brother mentioned that some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue recently. Mostly, some of the text inscribed on them has already been deciphered. There were—
So, does that mean this long-gone place— Still, Paimon knows we've heard the name somewhere before. Do you remember, Traveler? Right! His ancestor heard about it— the White Horse Adeptus. Oh, so yep. And it turns out that the White Horse Adeptus is super mysterious, too.
Wait, I thought she was the gold-eyed Celadon mare of the Eight Adepts. That's just the interpretation you believe in, Hu Tao. There are other theories out there, too. The elders of Qingce Village believe that during the Archon War, a white horse leapt from a clear spring, transforming into an Adeptus who aided Rex Lapis in Chenyu Vale. Some of the tribes take her to be the daughter of Tan, yet in other ancient texts, including the relics I just mentioned, she appears as an emissary who listens, which is why we write our wishes on Shao lanterns.
That's so complicated. So what's the verdict?
I'm afraid there's no definitive answer to that.
You two have been all over Tevat. Do you have an idea?
Nope, sorry. We were actually on our way to ask Zhongli. He knows even more about this kind of stuff.
Ah, looking for a consultant, huh? He's having tea with Miss Linlong. Shigu Antiques is hosting an exhibition.
An exhibition?
All those antiques Singcho just mentioned. So if you head to the big ship docked in the harbor tonight—
So, where to next? How about we go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs to ask about the White Horse?
If you're heading to the Ministry of Civil Affairs,
Could you give them this picture since it belongs to that customer, she deserves to get it back at least. It might even help them. Ha! All right! We're off!
Oh, wait! I almost forgot! Happy Lantern Rite!
Come have a meal with us when you're wheel beating.
Thinking about it now.
A fake? You mean like the
Nice one, Chongyun.
How about we go check out that place in—
All right.
I'll get scolded if I get home. Live a little, Sing-Cho. Well, when you put it like that.
You were just waiting for the promise of free food.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
And your grandfather is of the same opinion, Miss Lanyan?
Yes. On Lantern Rite, the moon shall go dark. That's celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit. But he discussed it with several other elders from our clan. It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well. You mean the whole thing? About the legend of Jeonju the Moon? Yes. That's what. So it's true. It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources indicate the phenomenon's gonna happen again.
Let's remain optimistic for now. We're making progress interpreting the artifact. Besides, apart from the incident at Wanmin Restaurant, there haven't been any other moon-related disturbance.
Ningguang, Keqing, and Lanyan! You're all here! Oh, Traveler! And Paimon! It's been a while. Happy Lantern Rite.
Yes, Happy Lantern Rite. What brings you here, though?
You're certainly not the type to visit Yujing Terrace for no—
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our friends during the festival?
I was only teasing. You're welcome to visit us anytime you wish.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about? We have something to show you. Here, take a look. Whoa! Something really did take a chunk out.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Jeonju, the Moon Devourer, then?
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite believe what I'm seeing.
From Xiangling! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene. She thinks they must have Wait, is this Chawang Terrace? No, it's just where I'm from. It said that Chawang Terrace was where the ancient people of Chenyu Vale communicated with the heaven. And in this picture, the moon happens to be right above Chawang Terrace. I was just surprised, that's all.
That's interesting because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrated there from the chasm area.
The chasm? So, that place is involved too?
According to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Lu Xiangxiang, her father and grandfather were merchants in Liyue Harbor. A few days ago, she left her home in Chaoyan Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by her. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shingu Antiques and are set to be featured in an update. We suspect something happened during the excavation.
And now, it seems like she also went to Chawang Terrace and—
Chasm! Chawang Terrace! Things are getting—
She's not in a good mental state. So we took her to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get— Why don't you come with me to check up on her? At this point, you seem invested in this case too. Then let's head there now.
Ah, Lady Yuhung. Oh,
What a pleasant surprise. Happy Lantern Rite.
I hope we're not interrupting, Dr.
not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's urgent, however, it would be best not to disturb her rest. It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. And she refused to cooperate when we tried to check her up. I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught and to have her rest for 2 days.
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news I was hoping for.
It's just a precaution. Based on an earlier conversation with her, it seemed more like a fixation than anything else. She hasn't lost her mind.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept insisting. Well, it might not be far and wide, but she certainly made a name for herself around Yujing Terrace. Even some of the Qixing know who she is.
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the patient appears to have experienced some sort of shock, and whatever it was seems to still be.
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the chasm? Or the moon above Chuang?
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have your answer.
I suppose that's all we can do for now. We'll take...
Of course. If you need anything...
Speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition?
That's right.
Yeah, we wanted to have a talk with Zhang Li anyway, and now, Paimon's...
I would, except every item in the exhibition had to be registered with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. So I'm afraid it's been spoiled for me. There are some rather peculiar artifacts, that's for certain. Or...
Yeah, the word jade appeared...
Huh?
Shincho told us. He said there were some ancient poems on them, too.
He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, he's right. We believe they're direct reference. As for the other text, instead of regular poetry, it seems to be more...
The moon and the gods?
Well, looks like it's almost time for the exhibition. You two should head up. There's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the venue. Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. The people of Liyue have a... Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Linlong. As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers to hold a cultural exhibition.
Yes, we're in for a real treat tonight, then.
Yes. Have a great time. There's still more artifact decoding work I need to finish, so we'll have... After seeing the picture you brought, there's a few ideas I'd like to follow up on.
You're hard at work even during festival season?
I'm simply fulfilling the responsibilities of my position. All right.
Well, guess we should head over to the harbor and find that usher.
Please, show me your prescription. Can't beat the atmosphere here at Leave.
Wow, so lively! This is how a festival should be.
Can't beat the atmosphere here at Leave. You can't beat the atmosphere here at Leave.
Ah, here for the exhibition? I can take you aboard. After you.
Whoa! Look at all the antiques on this ship!
Greetings. I trust you've been well since last we met?
Aha! Speak of the devil! You're right where Hu Tao said you'd be.
Ah, so Director Hu
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business. We know you just do whatever you feel like.
Yo, Traveler, Paimon, what's up?
It's been a while, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Beidou! Yunshin! It's great to see you!
Yes. When I heard these artifacts were from ancient times, I just knew I had to come learn more.
Yeah, Ningguang pretty much said the same thing. She thought coming here might help, but as you know, I'm more of a fists and punches type of person.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux fleet. That takes...
Plus, at the end of the day, you still decided to come, even though you didn't have to listen to Ningguang.
Well, she's the Tianquan. If she can't even get an average ship captain like me to do her bidding, how's that gonna look?
You sure know how to think from her perspective, huh?
I guess I do. I heard that if you see something you like, you can negotiate the price with the owner and take it home.
Wait, so we can buy this stuff?
Indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from private collectors. As long as both parties reach an agreement, you can make an offer of Mora or an equip. Well, shall we continue our conversation as we look around?
Let's go! Paimon's super...
This material is quite unusual. It doesn't look like...
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well spotted. This is a painting of Jianju, the Moon Devourer, made primarily with mulberry silk. Such craftsmanship is rarely seen in modern-day Liyue.
Ha! Jianju the Moon Devourer! Paimon knew it! That toad made it super...
What's that? A new dish at Wanmin restaurant?
No! It's a kind of lunar eclipse! You heard about how the moon disappeared recently, right?
Oh, yeah. You're saying a toad?
That's what the legend says!
So, nothing to do with food then. Noted.
And the figure next to the toad. Is that the white horse Adeptus? From the stories I've heard, her palace lies...
That would seem to be a logical assumption. No. In fact, this item was discovered in Chenyu Vale, and many years ago at that.
Oh, so it's from Chenyu Vale?
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments, such as cinnabar and azurite, which are used. This suggests its place of origin may very well have been the chasm.
You could have just started with that.
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr. Zhongli. I had only ever heard the legend of Jianju the Moon Devourer, but now seeing it depicted in this painting, I wonder if I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration.
A splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in lieu of Mora, you could offer the lyrics to set...
The lyrics? But...
Why, to me, of course. I am the owner of this painting, after all.
Wait, so you're one of the private collectors of the exhibition? No wonder you knew so much about the painting!
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique?
I don't know about that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know your operas are in a league of their own.
An astute observation, Captain Beidou. In my possession, this painting is nothing but... in your hands, however, it could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely.
But I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish writing it. It certainly won't be ready this...
Allow me to be equally forthright, Miss Yoon. This silk painting is merely a copy I made of the original work. There is no need for such concern over its...
Huh? So it's a fake?
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr. Zhongli. I pride myself on...
You never cease to...
You flatter me. All that said, Miss Yoon,
Huh. He's gone from handing out fake Mora to fake paintings now, huh?
Your kindness is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli. Rest assured...
I shall look forward to...
Man, that was quite the find. Huh, I should buy something too, if only so I can show it off.
Let's keep going and see what...
Wow. This bronze war chariot is...
It must have quite the story behind it.
Do you know what this is, Zhongli?
Ah. I heard from Miss Linlong that a carriage made of Celadon jade, a copper canopy, a body adorned with flowing clouds and geometric patterns.
This thing's gotta be thousands of years old, right? Crazy to think people back then were capable of such intricate metalwork.
Too often, we view the past and future through the lens of the present. Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude later in life. And that's only if one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years. One might discover that time is not...
It would seem the people of that era managed to create a remarkable civilization in their own...
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more. Ningguang's gonna be so jealous.
Has this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beidou?
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shigu Antiques. Nice to meet you.
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons. As for this war chariot, it was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by Hoishan Hall. The price comes in at 90 million Mora.
How much?
90 million? Woo, looks like my eyes were a...
Quite a bargain.
A bargain? 90 million Mora could feed Paimon for like...
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps you'd be considered an antique worth that kind of Mora, too.
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh. Paimon
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks it's a good deal, I'm sure it's worth it.
Beidou's putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sales?
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong. Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain. After the exhibition ends, I'll have...
Actually, could you send it straight to Yujing Terrace? I'd like for the Tianquan to see the proof of my discerning eye for herself. Great! Yunjin and I both found something. What about you? And don't worry about the Mora. It's all on me. Nobody's going home empty-handed tonight.
I appreciate your kindness, Captain, but I'm afraid I have some private matters.
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon, perhaps you...
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far out of our price range it's not even funny?
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself.
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
Yeah, guess you're right.
These are all the jade pieces that were found, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow! So many styles! What kind are these?
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chenyu Vale's rain jade, right, yes?
Oh,
Well, you may not know, Paimon, but before the rain jade rite came into practice, Chenyu Vale was known for its ceremonial tradition.